Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to another discussion video here at TheBitBlock. I am joined by the one and only Mr. Rogers Bass.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I promise I'm not taking over Josh's channel. I assure
you are.
I'm sorry, Nabble. Or whatever the dude's name was.
Somebody complained that Roger is in too many discussions, and I think that's ridiculous.
I know, it is ridiculous.
Gotta invite our boy Roger into these. Roger, today we're going to be discussing a very big topic, I think, and this is definitely something that's probably on a lot of people's mind. We're going to be talking about 10 things that we want from the Nintendo NX system.
Yes.
Now, obviously, it probably won't be called Nintendo NX, but that's the code name that we know for now.
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
That's what we're going with. And so what we're going to do is we're going to break this up in half. We're going to talk about 5 of them in this discussion, and then on Roger's channel, the link will be in the description below, you can find another 5 wants that we have for the Nintendo NX.
Yeah.
Roger, let's get into this. I'm going to kick it off. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I want the Nintendo NX to be an all-in-one system that is a handheld and a home console.
Wow, huge shocker, because I said the exact same thing.
So this is something a lot of people have discussed, obviously. Yeah. This is one of the possibilities, and frankly, I think this would be genius. It would definitely be groundbreaking. It's the very first video game console that you can take with you, and imagine this. Imagine they make a new Mario Kart game, and it's on the Nintendo NX, which means that it's a handheld Mario Kart and it's a home console Mario Kart, which then means the Mario Kart team doesn't have to worry about moving on to the handheld version or the home console version. They can focus on maybe making a totally new game or adding DLC to the experience. That would be great.
Which is really why Mario Kart and Splatoon and Smash Bros. Are so good, in my opinion, on Wii U, simply because they keep adding good new DLC, and it's an interesting DLC. I mean, Ryu and Smash Brothers, F-Zero and Mario Kart, all the Splatoon stuff that we're getting on a weekly basis, it's great. I love it.
I think that is the future of video games. The future is being able to make a product and then have that team continue to work on the product and make it better. That, I think, that is just the way I want Nintendo to go. So, yeah, I think having it as a handheld and a home console means that the teams are free to just sort of explore what can be done beyond the release. I want it. And also, I mean, there's definitely a split amongst the Animal Crossing community where a lot of us want it to be on a home console, a lot of us want it to be a handheld. Well, guess what? Boom, it's both at once. Everybody's pleased.
Yeah, I'd be very happy with that. By the way, kind of off topic, but the more I see of Happy Home Designer, the more I think that's actually going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be playing that, doing video journals in a week, and I'm actually pretty excited about it.
Yeah, I saw the Japanese commercials, and I'm like, okay, why didn't they show this at E3? This would have gotten me excited, so I don't know.
I'm calling it now. Amiibo Festival is going to be friggin' amazing.
I doubt that still. I doubt that. But all right, well, I'm going to go into one of mine then, and this is actually off of what you said, because I think we're both in agreement we kind of want a hybrid. I want to make sure that they have an upgraded display on that controller, on whatever they have for the hybrid system, assuming the controller is some type of 3DS looking thing. I want an upgraded display. If my iPhone could do 1080p, my handheld should be able to do it too. No more weird, pixely screens. It's the future. If I'm playing iPhone games that look that good, I want it to look that good on my handheld. And I know Nintendo can do it at this point. And I know it's affordable enough where they could still make a cheap system and have it be 1080p on handheld screens. So that's what I want.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially considering, Nintendo obviously sells the new 3DS XL, but I feel like, what's the point in having a bigger screen when it's just exposing how pixelated the resolution is?
Exactly.
These games would look so much prettier being run in an HD resolution. So, yeah, I totally agree. I want, if there is a screen on this, which obviously we hope there is, because we want it to be a handheld as well. Being HD. That's a really good one. Yeah.
No, I know. It's funny because I've been playing Pokemon X and Y again recently on my 3DS, and then I've also, because it's of course a lot of my downtime game, it's what I've been playing, and alongside that I've been playing One Piece Treasure Cruise, which is for my iPhone, and it's like a freemium, just whatever game. But the graphics look so pretty on One Piece because it's hand drawn and it's in 1080p. It looks really, really nice. So. Yeah. I kind of want that now for everything going forward.
Even the Wii U gamepad screen is not HD, which is really amazing to me.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
If you look at the color red on the gamepad screen, it's all blurry and kind of So, yeah. Okay, I'm going to move on, and I think this is a pretty important one for the NX. I want it to be as powerful as the PS4 and the Xbox One, because I think that's what makes it hard for third-party games to arrive on a Nintendo platform. They don't want to make a separate engine. They don't want to have a separate team to make the Assassin's Creed or the Call of Duty for the Nintendo system, because in the end, it's just not going to pay off for them. So I really want the NX to be powerful enough to go toe-to-toe with the current competition so that it means we have more third-party support.
Yeah, and actually jumping off of that really quickly, if I could, because of the jump in power, hopefully, and because of like the strong stuff that's behind the system, I really think they could pull off a Pokemon MMO. And that was something that I actually put under something that I want from NX, is I want them to actually go all in and finally make a Pokemon MMO game utilizing the power that's of the NX, you know, full HD on a hybrid system. You could take it on the go. You could play it at your house. I think that's the best way to go about doing it. I think this is the time. If they're ever going to make one, it's the time to make a Pokemon MMO.
Oh, that's a good point, too, because when you think about it, Pokemon, the main Pokemon series, has not been on a home console.
I mean, they had Coliseum and XD, but they weren't really mainline games. No.
Yeah, those aren't like, you know, when there's a new mainline Pokemon game, it's on a handheld. So imagine if this was the first console where you could actually just prop up on your couch, relax, and play a main Pokemon game on your television.
Yep.
This is like making more sense to me as we go. Like, this could be pretty darn interesting.
The hybrid would be perfect, especially for something like Pokemon or Animal Crossing, for sure.
And I think as time goes by, we're seeing that handheld games have caught up with home console games as far as what they are. You know, there used to be a day when it was like, oh, a handheld game looks like a Super Nintendo game and it can't do what you can do on a home console. Nowadays, with like the 3DS, that's so not true. Like, they're making 3DS games that are like home console versions of games. Yeah. So times have changed, and I think that would just be perfect. I really want that to be what the NX is.
Times they are a-changing.
So that was one of your wants, the Pokemon MMO. Okay, so it's my turn. This is, we've already touched on this a little bit, so I'll go quick. Animal Crossing. Where was it at E3? Yeah. It's not coming to the Wii U. I've accepted this, even though I'm doing a whole project talking about what it could be like on Wii U. I'm pretty sure it would still make sense for the NX if it's got a screen controller and whatnot. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, you know, where's Animal Crossing? We want it. Animal Crossing, like I said, there's people that want it on the go. There's people that want it really, you know, on a big screen TV. Having it on both, oh my God, give me Animal Crossing NX within the launch window of the system, and I will be so happy.
Yeah, be great. Yep. I guess my next one then is, I really think this is more important than a lot of people let on. And I know I've seen a lot of Sony fanboys be like, backwards compatibility isn't important, like whatever, you guys are just trolls. After E3, when Xbox One announced their backwards compatibility thing. And Nintendo's always been at least somewhat backwards compatible, at least since the days of Wii. So I kind of think this is a given, but it's still something that I want, is I want the NX to be fully backwards compatible, including eShop titles. I want all of my eShop titles that I purchased to still be playable on my hard drive connected to my NX. So I want all my Wii U games backwards compatible. If it's a hybrid, I want all my 3DS games backwards compatible, and I want all my eShop titles on the system as well.
You're a pretty demanding consumer.
Well, I mean, hey, it was go big or go home. 10 things we want from NX, it's something that I want.
So yeah, I actually put that as well, but I put backwards compatibility with Wii U games. I thought about the whole virtual console eShop type stuff, and I would want that. I do feel that might be very difficult to pull off, especially with like 3DS games being playable on it.
The 3DS one's kind of like a pipe dream, but for Wii U games at least, I think that should be a given. And actually, that goes into another one of the things that I guess a prediction or a want or whatever that I'm going to do in my video. But yeah, it's connected to something else, and we'll talk about it a little bit later.
Okay. Yeah, so that was I mentioned that as well, the backwards compatibility. I think that's a given. Nintendo has never not done that, and yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's only 2 Wii U games that I would care to still play. That would be Splatoon and Pikmin 3. But yeah, I mean, I can see why that's important for sure. Yeah. Okay, so my turn?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this. This also goes with like compatibility with something that was from the past.
Okay.
I am a man who still believes that the Wii Remote Plus and the Nunchuck controller are some of the best controllers ever made.
Yes,
I think there is a ton of untapped potential with that controller setup. I want NX to be a console that supports the Wii Remote Plus and the Nunchuck controller.
Yes, 100 times yes.
And think of how many people have those. Like, so many Wii Remotes are out there, so being able to use them, and especially for virtual console games, like an NES game, the Wii Remote works perfect. So
totally.
yeah, keep that around.
Totally.
Keep it around.
And actually, on the topic of that, I'm going to bring up something else. I also want it to be compatible with the gamepad. So if it's going to be a backwards compatible system, I think it goes without saying that I still should be able to use my gamepad with the new system if there are Wii U games. Now, assuming if it is like a hybrid system, I'm sure they'll find some kind of workaround where you'll be able to play it and you'll use the screen on the new handheld or whatever to be able to see the bottom screen. But on the whole, I still want to be able to use my Wii U gamepad as well.
Okay. I mean, I imagine that might be somewhat easy for them to just be like, oh yeah, if you want to play a Wii U game, you can use the gamepad.
Yeah, it should be.
I don't think that would be a huge problem, yeah. So I can see that happening.
Yep.
So Roger, I think that is 5 and 5 from both of us here.
Actually, I said 4. I got
did you?
Okay.
Okay.
And you only said 4 too.
Oh yeah, that's right. I started. Okay, so
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm confused here.
So you do one more, I'll do one more, and then we'll wrap it up.
But I've done 5.
You did 5?
I said I want it to be a handheld home console. I said I want it to be more powerful for a third-party sport, Animal Crossing NX, Wii Remote, and Nunchuck, and also backwards compatible with Wii U games.
Oh, that's right. You did say backwards compatible. Okay, so that you counted that as one of your 5?
Well, yeah, it's one of my.
Okay. All right. Which one of these should I talk about? All right. You know what? I want, and I think this goes without saying, I want more new IPs. I think, given the success of Splatoon, which is actually currently now selling more week over week than Smash Brothers in Japan,
Ooh.
I honestly think we should get more new IPs from Nintendo, and I expect it. If there's a new system, if they saw that Splatoon did well, and they know that people want more new, innovative, cool things from them, I think we should be getting more new IPs. It's something that I expect. It's something that I want. And I don't know, frankly, it's something that if it isn't there, I'm going to be disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, Splatoon is just a breath of fresh air.
Oh, it's great.
And I just, it's like when Nintendo makes something totally new and original, it's amazing. So yeah, I want to see them do it a lot more as well. I mean, what was that game called? Codename Steam? That didn't do too well, but that's just because that's stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get so much hate for that.
No, but also I hate the art style of that game. So
yeah, that is not even in the same league as Splatoon as far as like originality and art style and character and gameplay.
And Will Wheaton voices Abraham Lincoln, and I'm not a huge fan of Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. All right. So yeah, new IPs is definitely something that I as well expect to see. It's not one of my wants, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So, Roger, do you want to let well, there's going to be a link in this. Hey, guys, you're listening to this right now, guys. Hi, this is me breaking the fourth wall or whatever. Click the link in this YouTube video description to go to Roger's half of this video, where we're going to talk about 5 more things we want from the Nintendo NX. Yep. Roger, anything you want to plug?
Roger's based everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, everything. By the way, I'm very close to 30K subscribers on YouTube, and I just hit 45K on Twitter, so thank you guys so much for all your support. I love you guys.
All right.
So thanks.
We will see you guys in the next video. Click it down below. I'll put an annotation.
Here we go.
Let's do it.